Retreads may look round and black, but they are really very green, with one of the highest post-consumer contents of any recycled product.
The first thing he's going to do is a visual inspection of the casing. After he's determined the casing is okay, he's going to go on to the machine. The machine is going to inject 25,000 volts through the casing. If it detects a nail hole, the machine's going to stop. He'll be able to pinpoint exactly where the hole's at. After the tires pass initial inspection, then they come to the chirography machine. The tire's going to go up into the machine. The cameras are actually going to cut the tire up into 9 different segments, and each segment we're going to get 28 pictures of that segment. It's going to take about 3 minutes to do a whole tire. At this station, we mount the tire on the buffer on an expandable hub. He inflates the tire. There's a rasp on there with about 50 blades on it that's going to shave the tread design off. So all we're doing is removing the tread design and leaving a little bit of rubber on top of the steel. Every casing that comes into this plant, because we're ISO certified, must be done exactly the same way every time. When he's completed buffing the tire, he'll deflate it, put it up on the monorail. Everything from here on out, every tire's up on the monorail. There's no more rolling the tires around on the ground. The rubber dust that's created from this operation is sucked out of the plant into a trailer. Once the trailer is full, we have a company that picks up the trailer and they make the rubber mats that you see that he's standing on here. 100% of this material is used and nothing is wasted here. This is what we call skiving. He's going to use a series of small hand grinders and buffing tools to take out all of the damage. Any rock cuts got to be completely removed. Anything in the state of California that's 50% of the way through the casing is an automatic repair. He's going to mark it for a repair, and it will then go to the repair station to be fixed properly. Once he's finished skiving the tire, he's going to remove any loose dirt that's on the casing using a wire brush. We don't want any loose rubber dust on there because we'll lose adhesion. This is our repair station. The repairs have already been marked before they got to this area. Once he's removed all the damage, he's going to prepare a surface inside the casing for a patch. He's going to clean it. They're going to cement the whole area inside and out. Let that dry for about 10 minutes. You want to actually remove all of the damage, and then you're going to fill it with raw rubber so you have a solid plug from inside to outside. Even with a 3/4 inch hole in the tread area or a 3-inch long gash in the sidewall, we can repair that tire successfully. It can run down the road and you can retread it several times over. At this stage in the process, the casing is ready for rubber. First, we're going to mount the tire on the machine, inflate the casing, then we're going to move the tire to the head of the machine. Coming through the machine is what we call a raw rubber. It's going to go up through an auger, it's going to be heated and churned, and it's going to come out kind of like Play-Doh. It's going to be forced onto the machine. It's going to cover the casing from buffed edge to buffed edge all the way around. At the same time it's applying this thin layer of raw rubber, it's filling all of our skive out, any repairs that we've done on the casing, so you have a nice smooth surface for the tread to adhere to. Now we're going to apply the tread. Our tread, being a pre-cured rubber, already comes in a tread design. The back of the tread has a light buff texture to it that will allow the cushion to adhere to it. The tire, of course, has a buffed edge that allows the rubber to adhere to it. It's going to go through the machine. It's going to come around until it hits a laser switch, which is going to shut it off at a determined length. So it is exactly right. When he puts the splice together, it's just a perfect length. Then he's done and he sends it down the line to the next station. This is where we install the envelopes, which is the first step out of 3 in the chamber area. Okay, he's going to close the envelope down, open the machine up. Now the casing's ready to move on to the next stage. Now we've got an envelope on there, we've got the arc bands on there. Now we just need to make sure we have a good tight seal. This is our curing chamber area. This chamber cures at 210 degrees. We've got to have time, which is 3 hours and 40 minutes. Then we have air pressure at 85 psi. Once we've unloaded the chamber, we bring them back over here, and we're going to reverse the process we did earlier. We're going to pull the arc bands off. Then we're going to take the envelope off. after that, we're ready for final inspection. This is the final stage of the retread process. This is a lot like initial, where we're going to do a visual inspection of the casing. We're going to run the non-destructive technology inspection machine a second time, just to assure that we catch all the nail holes. He's going to shoot the barcode, pull it up on the computer. He's going to verify we have the correct tread design on there. Then he's going to final it, and we're going to print a tag. The very last thing we're going to do, we're going to paint the casing so that it looks like a brand new tire. In some cases, this will actually run better than a brand new tire. You get more mileage out of it. We're going to tag it. It's got all of our customer information, all the information, everything we did to it as far as tread design, repair, and it's ready for delivery. And remember that what we're doing here is recycling tires and keeping them out of our landfills.